Hello everybody, it's your favorite streamer, Alta Mike. How are we today, everybody? Who's here? Hello. I got good news for you white people. I got good news for you white people in the chat. How we feeling today? This song is so hard. Like, this song really go crazy. Who got first? Charles got first? Oh, damn. That's crazy. Usually it's Anna. Hello, Anna. How are you doing? See, how you doing? Trail. Forgotten Locale. How are you doing? This should make me want to play Persona 1. Very unlikely, but I do. Mike handing Mike handing out N-word passes today. Let's fucking go. Nah, I'm not giving them out, but this notification is the funniest shit ever. What did the notification say? It's just I've got good news for white people like you. What's up, Mir? How you doing? Cecil Frost. How's everybody feeling today? Hope everyone's day was good. Who's in the stream? Let me get a hee-ho. What's up, Catrice? How are you, my friend? Catrice, have you been here while we played Danganronpa? Are you caught up? Do we have the Danganronpa fans here? Do we have all the white people here? It's White People Wednesday. We about to get lit. This ain't Persona. Oh shit. Am I in the Persona category? Oh, we're not. I love Danganronpa. Yeah, Danganronpa I haven't been here. I'm so sorry. It's okay. We gotta catch you up. Hello, Zora. Should I boom the VC? Is that a thing? Is that canon? Should I boom the VC? Going through a lot? I definitely feel you, bro. Whatever you're going through, I hope you get through it. Blow it up. I'm gonna boom they ass. I'm about to boom they ass. Should I boom them? Should I boom they ass? Been chasing the bag. That's all you can do, baby. That's all you can do. No, Lucario, how you doing? Getting beat up by kids? Oh my god. Miss it here. I'm glad to have you back. Boom them? What do y'all think? Boom they ass out of the Discord call or no? I don't know. We got Alibaba in here. Yeah, boom them. Boom they ass out of here. You slept in here earlier. Oh, I was sleeping in the VC. Did y'all hear about that? Allegedly, I was sleeping in the VC. There's no proof. There's no proof of me sleeping in the VC. Nah, there is. I was sleeping in the VC. Do it. Don't boom your home. I was sleeping in the VC. I took a nap. Allegedly. Oh my god, I've heard that in forever. Snoozing. I was knocked the fuck out. Obliterate them? I don't know. I was sleeping good as fuck though. Y'all ever sleep on the phone with somebody? Bro, I used to sleep on the phone with girls back in high school, bro. Play this? What song is this? Danganronpa Box 15. We are on the mystery shit today. I haven't fell asleep on the phone in so long. I'll do it if you don't do it. Alright. Oh! Josh with the 10 months?
I hope no one dies.
Unfortunately, someone already did. How you doing, Josh? We booming their ass out of here? Let me get a W in the chat for my boy Josh, man. Yo, someone needs to boost the server. On God, same, Mike. Someone needs to boost this server, bro. We're 13 out of 14. We're gonna lose our vanity. Oh my god, this is horrible. I was about to, but never mind now. Damn. Oh my god. I was sleeping good as fucking here though. Really was. Fuck the vanity. They die in this game. You're right. What's up, Mace? How you doing? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this man? Do y'all know who this is? Who the fuck is this white man? Who are these people? What is going on? Cracking that shit. I fuck with it. My boy, Ready Jet. He hitting that shit. You already know. You already know how we get around here. So y'all really fuck with the green screen, huh? We're gonna have to keep bringing the green screen every stream because it does look kind of good. I'm not gonna lie. At first I was like, I don't know, but it's grown on me a little bit. The green screen has grown on me, so we bringing it back. Who took first? Rah! Keon. Yo. Keon. You're not subbed, Keon. We might have to ban you. Nah, let me give you VIP. I thought you was VIP. The homie key. Y'all think we should ban Keon? I think it would be pretty funny. I don't know. I haven't had to ban somebody in a while. Money tight right now? Nah, bro. I'm just playing with you. I thought you was the money man. I thought you was the money man. Ban him? Ban his ass? Yeah, Ben, fucking not. Nah, Keon, we gotta get you out of here. We gotta get you out of here, bro. Oh my god, Anna just gifted him a sub. Keon, you're lucky. Anna, thank you so much. I appreciate you, friend. Yo, we might get a hype train. I'll start Danganronpa up when we get the hype train. I was just about to unplug my HDMI. But when we get a hype train, I'll start Danganronpa. Yeah, Keon, you came in clutch. I swear to God, I had exclamation point. Bam on your ass, boy. Shout out to Danganronpa. This game is pretty fun. I don't know when I'm gonna stream Persona 4 again because this game is really fun. Like, I really like this game. Street's saying I'm gonna play Persona 4 when? What's my schedule? Schedule. Y'all don't be checking this, but whatever. Tuesday. So tomorrow is Persona 4. Okay, I see. Friday we might do a Nuzlocke. What do y'all think about that? I'm thinking about doing like a little subathon thing. Like 5 subs, you can kill a Pokemon. 5 subs, you can bring a Pokemon back. Or maybe we'll do 1 sub. I think 1 sub you can kill a Pokemon. Another sub brings them back. We'll do that. You know, I'll name Pokemon after you guys. You know, Nuzlocke shit. On Fridays, I want to start doing like random shit, like Nuzlocks or like just talking to the camera, talking to y'all. I don't know. Hell yeah, Nuzlocke will be fire on God. Are we gonna play? Do y'all think Black and White too, or just Black and White? If we do a randomizer Nuzlocke, bro, it could be any Pokemon. We literally could get starters all 3 low punny, and you already know what that means. What song is this? Is this a banger? Has anyone played V3 Danganronpa? I don't think anyone in chat has played V3. Oh! Time out with bits. 30 seconds. Ray the Jet timed out Keon for 30 seconds with 100 bits. Thank you, Ray, for the 100 bits, bro. And thank you guys for the starting up the hype train. Nah, just Zora. I'm not playing that shit. V3 kind of mid, but the OST fire. What is this song? This is fire. This is V3, bro. It's the Monokuma dance. You know shit fire when Monokuma start dancing to it. Pack him up. Keon pack. Why Monokuma got titties? I don't know. We ain't get that far yet. Yo, the hype train is 69%. Nice. This shit lit. Yo, who is in the stream right now? We 10 minutes up. Who is in here? We getting lit. Stop playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me, boy. Who is in the stream? Oh! Yes, sir. My boy Josh with the gift sub. I appreciate you, bro. Alex Duplex. That's poetry. Yes, sir. We getting lit. White People Wednesday. Going crazy. This Keon pack getting hard as fuck. On God it is. Keon and Kronos both got gifted in the same stream. Can't write anything better than that. Woo! Oh God. This song was heat.
Yeah, yo.
All I know is yeah, yo.
Every time she hit the block, that hoe she be.
Thank you. Thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah, yo. Where Yaya at? Yeah, yo. All I know is yeah, yo. I should call him. Wouldn't that be funny? Damn. This Danganronpa music really hitting right now. Call Yaya. I don't think you're gonna answer. Y'all think you're gonna answer? I don't know. I don't even know if you think I'm. I don't know if he's gonna know I'm streaming.
What's up? What's up?
Yo, what you doing?
I am cheating.
Oh, I'm streaming right now. They wanted to hear you sing Yayo.
Wait, sing what?
Yayo. They want you to sing
Really?
that. Yes, bro.
Yeah, y'all got me. I'm eating popcorn, chilling. Hold on.
Pull up the lyrics, bro. Hold on, I'll bring up the
Hold on.
instrumental for you.
For real, we doing this right now?
Yeah, bro, that's what they wanted.
All right. Hold on. All right. No, that's not Yayo. That's Lana Del Rey. What the hell? There's another version of this.
Who sing this song? I forget.
Yo Gotti? No, Snooty Wild. I got you.
It's a bit.
Do I got to go to the stream to hear the instrumental, or you just want me to sing it?
Now you can just sing it. I'm gonna have the instrumental in the back.
All right.
There we go.
What's good? All right. Okay.
I'm fucking with this. He about to go crazy.
Hey. Okay.
Oh, he about to freestyle. He only got the lyrics up.
All I know is, yo, every time she hit the block and she be on go mode. If you try to rob me, you just swear that be a no-no. Sauced up, I'm loco, and you nigga know so. Hey, yeah, yo, y'all up in this hoe. We in Ultimate from him and while we reading no. And we don't like them nasty Cool Ranch Doritos. Yo, breath stink. Get out. No ho.
Oh, we freestyling, yes sir. Yeah yo, all I know is yeah yo. Hey. Yes sir.
I'm all guard. I'm trying to like finish stuff. He over there like sing yayo. So good, y'all.
All right, bro. I'm about to fuck with you then. Oh, yeah yo. All I know is yeah yo. Woo, shit. Damn. Shout out to Yaya, man. What's up, Subi? How you doing? He was really singing that shit too. Man, that was fire. Cool Ranch mid. Yeah, Cool Ranch Doritos is mid. I agree. I'm more of the chili. What is it? It's not chili cheese. It's something. The purple bag. The purple bag go crazy. If you know, you fucking know. That's just me though. Cool Ranch is mid. What do y'all think? What's the best Dorito? What is the best Dorito? You already know my answer. Peak flavor, exactly. Cool Ranch good as fuck? No, it's not. Cool Ranch is better. I don't know what y'all eating. Bro, Cool Ranch is not better. What is it? Spicy sweet chili. Those are better. I'm be honest. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Yeah, yo. All I know is yeah, yo. What the fuck are these blue Takis? Blue Heat? Oh, fuck no. If somebody hand me a Taki and that shit is blue, bro, I'm shooting the whole place up. Blue Takis? What the fuck are these? Hell nah. They got them at Target? Yeah, yo. All I know is yeah, I should buy these. 5 gift subs. I'll eat these on stream tomorrow. Blue Takis? Ugh. Hell no. That isn't food at that point. It's like eating a toy. Yeah. 5 gift subs. I'll eat blue Takis on stream. I promise. Damn. Josh. Okay. Let me get a W in the chat for Josh. I guess I gotta go buy these shits. Yeah, yo. All I know is yeah, yo. I'll pick it up tomorrow. I'll eat a whole bag of these shits. $2.19 for a bag of blue Takis, bro. W white man, for real. Maybe white people ain't so bad after all. They got gay Doritos. What? What are these? You can't say that. I'm irresponsible with my money. Yeah, it's okay, bro. I got the Pretty Patty Doritos. What are these? What the? Have y'all seen these? Gay Doritos. On God. Bro, what the fuck? Pretty Patty Doritos. I might have to get these. I'm not gonna lie. All right, what song y'all want to listen to next? We gotta get some. I should call somebody, have them sing "Cut It." Nah, Love with the Coco. I'm gonna call Keon and have him sing that shit. I'm gonna call Keon and have him sing Coco. I think he at work though. Okay. Let me see. Is he even in the VC? Because if he's in the VC, he's not doing nothing. June Doritos, on God. Nah, I should call Limit Form 72, have him sing that shit. Bro. Oh my God. I'm just like, I've never seen these. I've never seen them blue Takis. These are really like mystery. Now I'm home. You want to sing Coco? You want to sing, Keon? You better pull up the lyrics. Tell me when you're ready. Sure? All right. Do it, Keon. On God, we're doing Ultimate America's Got Talent. All right. I'm going to call him right now. I think you're going to answer. I think you're going to answer.
Hell no.
Hell no. That's Keon the Jet.
Don't call me that in
I
front of
bet.
people.
You got your lyrics up?
Yeah, I got the lyrics up, bro.
All right, here we go. I'm putting an instrumental on for you right now.
Yes, sir. I can't hear him. It's just on. I can't hear him.
You about to go crazy?
Something like that.
All right, that's a bet.
Let me see right here.
Why you not singing?
I don't hear him. Oh. I'm in love with the coke. Oh,
Yes, sir.
I got it from the Lola. I'm in love with the coke.
Nah, we kick his ass off stage, bro. That shit was ass. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna give someone else another try on Ultimite's Got Talent. On Ultimite's Got Talent, we about to call Limit Form 72, bro. We're gonna call Limit Form 72. He might not answer. Call HMK. He's not gonna answer. I call his ass. He busy. We'll see though. I know exactly what I want him to sing. Y'all think he gonna answer? I don't think so. He a busy man. You're probably in VC with somebody right now. Tell him to get off Xenoblade 3. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna answer. Who could we call? Call Night Sky Prince. Oh, I call him again. Y'all know who Limit Form 72 is, right? Of course y'all do. Y'all know who that is. Who don't? He said, I cannot answer. Sing, motherfucker. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna come back to that. Are y'all ready to play Danganronpa V3? Are y'all ready? Not V3, V1. I ain't beat the first game yet. To be honest, we're being frank here. Still playing the first Danganronpa. You know what? That's okay. Danganronpa's ass. So I hear. Streets tell me that shit is ass. So I believe him. I'm plugging this. Bro, I cannot find this fucking HDMI port. There we go. Start V3? That'd be funny. Keon's the ultimate security guard, the ultimate recruiter. Honestly, if Keon, if the security job shit don't work, you need to be a recruiter for the army. To be honest, that might be your shtick, your thing. Okay, how is the stream looking, everybody? Is audio fine? Are we good? Hold up. Don't answer that. Ray the Jet? No self promo. I don't know about the audio, but the streamer's fine as fuck, boy. It's a bet. If you really think I'm fine, multiverses. I can never play that trash. Alright, Danganronpa. You ready? So basically in the last stream, what the fuck happened? Cheerio died. Oh, my controller about to die. That is not good. Not good at all.
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa. Oh, that shit booming. My bad. That shit was booming y'all ears out. Okay, is everything good now? Let me get a yes sir in the chat if everything's okay. I hope we saved because I don't remember. Oh, this is Danganronpa 2. This is Danganronpa 1. Danganronpa. Load game. And we are during the investigation. So the investigation shouldn't take that long, right? Here we go. Fucking banger playing. All right, let's keep those emotes going in chat. Let's get it, baby. Turn the game up a little bit. All right. All right, how's it sound now? First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. Victim was Chirio Fujisaki. The time of death was estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head, the blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma. Okay. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what did you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. Wow, so we're helping him out? Is that a W or is that an L? I don't know. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time in standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Okay, so the dumbbell already got blood on it. Somebody cracked her ass with that shit. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and This is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does this mean the dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, let's check her out. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Cheerio's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. But that don't make no sense though. I thought Jack the Killer or whatever his name was like mad years ago, so it couldn't be him. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Okay. Punching bag? Nah. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Cheerio talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger? Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Cheerio's complex. I can't help but wondering what it might be. Mondo's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Frito's there. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Cheerio's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, which is true. Wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately of how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she have really been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she probably was avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to the exercise room in the middle of the night?
However.
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night, train in secret? But she would have had to come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account has been added to the bullets. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this place. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. He is so cool. I really like him, honestly. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? So the cameras. A surveillance camera. Even as Cheerio was being murdered, I bet the mastermind was just sitting there watching. They know what's happened, and they're still forcing us to go through with this? Gatling gun. Maybe the gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, Cheerio would have been riddled with holes. Pause. What else is there in this room? Byakuya. There are a bunch of different pole-related items on the shelf. Nothing to do with the case. Byakuya, what's up, bro? You could at least try and figure out where we should check without my help. Oh, where to check here? Boys' room? That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot. Wow. This flotation donut. Yeah. Oh. Sir, got a coin. What else is in here? Remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
You have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with your e-handbooks. Stopping by, dude. Been busy, but hope you've been well. What's up, Racha? How you doing? Summon that motherfucker. He said. That boy said, yes. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. Hello, Bree. How are you? Michael Danganronpa Persona Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct? Everyone in chat, say hello to Bree right now, or you're gonna be banned off rip and turned into Swiss cheese.
Of course.
Correct? Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Cherio's body being found in the girls' locker room means, hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Cherio was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Okay. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out that loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You treated me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole? But in order to borrow something from someone, that means someone would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
oh, Sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your damn self. That's a bet.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental facilities, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. Main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. How do y'all feel about Byakuya? Y'all fuck with him? Is he cool? Is he like top 5 characters? I think he's my favorite character. Him or Kyoko? We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? The cameras. Surveillance camera. And there's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. It's so chilling. Anything? Yeah. We got the Monokuma camera, or Monokuma monitor there. We got this. There's a mailbox here. There'd be something inside. It's an e-handbook. No, wait. There's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Did you know that these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of the dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, Sayaka's, yeah. You're right. This is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to these regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is okay, or is not okay, but borrowing it is okay. Okay. See, or I see, yeah. Now I understand. Main hall ebooks has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
What?
Hold on a second. What's
Very
wrong?
strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook shown Yonko's name when I started it up, but the other one won't turn on must be Leon's,
I
right?
see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Oh my god, he did. Pummeled with baseballs. Are they gonna show us this shit again? The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. Fuck him. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Now I'm
Hey.
really angry!
What are you mad about? What?
Mm,
That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. This is Zora's theme song, by the way. Shout out to Zora in the chat. There's no way it would break that easily, but it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit him with. It wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
Secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
And Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook has been added to the truth section of your handbook. Okay, then this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Cheerio. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Cheerio's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. One of them is Genocide Jack? That don't make no fucking sense, because I thought Genocide Jack killed like 1,000 people. Then you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Cheerio?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I had no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit of this case. Hey! Another mid-Danganronpa stream? Hello, Mega Watch. How you doing? That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. Murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. Anyways, where are you? Chapter 2. What nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people. That's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Are you gonna show it to me? This is bad. Okay, are we good in here, buddy? More to be checked. vault door? Shit, like Fallout 4. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. I think I gotta talk to him again.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There we go. Basis. And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Well, why do you say that, Mr. Byakuya? Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Cheerio. Evidence? Something like that, really? Ah, hey, you two. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
I mean,
But it's an emergency. Emergency! Come on, please. You gotta help me. What?
please.
You gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina?
I mean,
But it's an emergency. Okay, this is really weird. I don't know why they have this mechanic in the game, but whatever. An emergency? What happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
That's a bet. I didn't expect that. I thought he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Go.
Looks like she headed to the dorms. Toko's room, most likely. You're right. They're playing that cool ass music. Is she dead? What the fuck's up? Okay. I'm kind of nervous. What's up? Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency. Alright, I guess I gotta talk to Byakuya. Oh, fuck, Hina. Byakuya always got something to say. You really do. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in the room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, to see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Damn. You think she's gonna... Man, it's gonna be mad funky in this room. I may as well give it a shot. Toko, open up. The door swung open, slowly and silently. What is wrong with her? Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed from out behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
I know it smelled crazy in there. Oh my god. Genocide Jack have control. What the fuck? And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. Whoa, what was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. The fuck? Doesn't make any sense, right? So I guess Toko's Genocide Jack? She thinks she's Venom? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down the door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? But what? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she really think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Cheerio? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Probably Byakuya. Hey Byakuya, do you think you could ask her? Come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. You gonna go talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nicer when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments,
What do you want?
leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bacula.
Byakuya.
Byakuya. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Promise? Did Byakuya fuck her? Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya. What was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll stay here and to keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Did Byakuya bust her shit down? And without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked. He didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. Library? Come on, let's go in. Something strange. I hope he didn't. I hope he didn't. Alright, Byakuya, what's up, bro? Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Is it in here? If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Okay. Whoa, there's so many books and files. So much dust too.
So in other words,
Would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. I'm just gonna talk to you. What up? If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. There's so many files stuffed on the shelf. What's in all these things?
that's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to disappear, disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Look right here. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although by judging by the smudges, it looks like there was something inside. Wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? Ton of thick files shoved on the bookshelf. Investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? Camera. Surveillance camera here. The Illuminati? Yep. A lamp. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah. It's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
You have a problem with that lamp. It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to a good use here. Pay attention to my surroundings. really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Oh, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file.
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to take a look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's
Interesting.
home to classified government documents, police reports, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? Honestly, I think that stuff is kind of cool, but stuff like that is kind of hidden for a reason. Because it's like fucked up. It's fucked up to know the truth sometimes. This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's just not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's so much. How could anyone have put this together? I suppose it goes to show how much hope Speak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. Strange things happen behind the scenes. That's so true, bro. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things that are usually impossible. Stranger things that... What do you mean usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You think you Kingdom Hearts. What the fuck? You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what do you consider usual? What you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? What makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, and there's no doubt. Well, multiple times? What do you mean, Mr. Byakuya? Hold on a second. You're saying you read all these documents more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of the government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. To become such a ruler, I must know all levels of the world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through these reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's an excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases have been compiled in here. What's good, Mike? What's good, Kronos? They said Stranger Things is coming back 2 years. I thought that shit is done. It's gonna come back. You Stranger Things people are very strange. I will say that. Because there's so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there's two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. What's good, West 6 Blue? How you doing? Everyone say hello to West in the chat. Mr. Westland Brown. It's exactly the same as what happened to Cheerio. Save your sunrise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who know about that particular fact were members of the police and higher ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media was ever found. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of the crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Cheerio's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. How could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other words,
Culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
in other words,
That's right. There is evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us? Such a brutal, fiendish killer really walking around among us? Any Westlanders in chat? I'm a Westlander. Hello. We only got 1, 2, 3, 4 Westlanders in chat. That's crazy. But how many Among Users we got in chat? That's the real question. Is Westland Hafner Dilworth? Dilworth? Oh my god. Among Us.
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? Never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever be part in our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Byakia, what's good? Byakia, about that Genocide Jack case. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakia handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached a page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Oh, damn. That's crazy as fuck. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada. Mad people. I just say that. I'm not reading that shit. Mad people. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. In the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Damn. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? What? What is it? Profiling results? All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingers at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic because an eyewitness has never come forward. It's unlikely there was any external reason for this. You think Mikey does what? This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. Split! Just like the movie! Split personality, like the things you see on TV. I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up to now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack face. Yes, sir.
Let's
Genocide
go.
Jack. Yes, sir. Alright. Get going. Where we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakia. This shit is crazy. No, I don't know. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
What was Genocide Jack cooking on his mind? Murder! Come on, enough of your annoyance, misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together this whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I feel like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I've uncovered some pretty important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Cheerio. That murderous fiend is one of us. Bran. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, and I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Bran. Ha! Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. How we feeling, chat? How we feeling? How we feeling? Who's in the stream? Let me get he-ho. You know what I'm saying? So we got a little bit more to investigate. I know we need to check the crime scene and check the boys' locker room, and then we'll talk to everybody. And I think that's when the trial will start. So we'll go ahead and go up here. We good? We chilling? So Hifumi is here. Might as well talk to you now. Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What'd you find? What'd you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee you that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah. Miss Ledenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did you see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. He was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? We'll check in here again. I Danganronpa till she he's my hoe? You spittin'. You fucking spittin'. Kyoko, what do you know? Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking.
However,
but I have to get going. I have something unrelated to be taken care of. Something besides the investigation. What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Cheerio's body one more time thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the locker room. Guess we'll take another look at the body then. Cheerio's handbook is missing? It's definitely worth worrying about. Okay. Let me check it out. Okay, Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I have to do I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Cheerio's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in some kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more it's not the one thing that concerns me. Cheerio's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Status of the dead body's been added to the truth. Okay. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the nature of the rope that was used to suspend Cheerio. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit to look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Okay. Y'all have anything else to talk about?
Damn.
Cheerio's presence here was especially weak. body and her soul.
No forgiveness.
To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. This shit really sucks though, cause man, you know, dude had a real complex about being weak. Okay, we talked about this already. But bloodstained poster, the blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. The girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Did someone switch this out from the boys' locker room and put it in here? Oh. I think I figured something out, but I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna check this boys' locker room first before I say anything. They switched the paintings. This wasn't here before. Huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow, it doesn't quite seem to fit the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait. That reminds me, the poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's something definitely strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of the popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. So the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. 2 locker room posters. But why would they switch the posters? Oh! There's a strange stain on the carpet. Are you enjoying this game? I am. What is it? Something's not right here. Duty stain. Something's not right here, people. Something's not right here, people. Y'all ever shit yourself? Maybe. Maybe there's some kind of clue in the lockers. Guess not. Zora shitted on the floor. Y'all ever shit on the floor? Oh my god. I remember my mom was about to give my sister a bath like a long time ago. And she was like 1 or 2 years old. So my sister was running around. And I remember my sister shit on the ground, bro, behind my bed. I was so fucking mad. I was having a shit off in the locker room. Happens. Oh, another clue's waiting. Let me ask Sakura again. She be in here a lot. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid attention to any of the posters. I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee in the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with the coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some of the carpet in the girls' locker room and left a stain. But I don't see any other stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? Like it was never a stain here to begin with? The shit got switched out. They switched out the carpet. Okay, so we need to find Celeste. And I think we should talk to Hina. Yeah, she's in the warehouse. What up? Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were gonna ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. And did you find something? Very well. I will tell you and only you.
Actually,
Last night I saw her here. Cheerio was in the warehouse. What? Really?
indeed.
That was right before nighttime.
Hmm? What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. Just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. She hadn't broken our rule. None of this would ever have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. Well, apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste that she saw Cheerio carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Oh, Celeste account. Okay. Alright, who else should I talk to? Let me talk to Hina. I'm gonna talk to Hina in a minute. I think she's in the cafeteria. She's gonna kill you. My sister. How's Tuckle doing? Same as before, she won't come out and she keeps mumbling something about Genocide Jack. I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Tuckle's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? That Cheerio would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, she was a little strange. Didn't really hang out with other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though her invited Cheerio to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? Think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. I like games like this that make me think.
How unfortunate.
Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it, I'm sorry, Cheerio. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Okay, he don't got no information for me. Where is Zora at? Main hall. Okay.
Huh?
Oh.
Hey, Makoto.
What's up? Haven't been up to anything myself, that's for sure. Definitely haven't looked inside the mailbox. Yeah, look in the mailbox then. This is the mailbox here, and inside are Junko, Leon, and Sayaka's handbooks. It looks like the handbooks of any dead students are brought here in the mailbox. Wow, the rule says okay. Who else could we talk to? We could talk to Toko, right? In the archive. So we should check the Genocide Jack file again. That's probably what we need to do in the library. Gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would have done something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Well, he took it. Why the fuck would he take it? Why wouldn't you just leave it here? I don't think Byakuya did he? There's a thick layer of blue. I guess not. Is there anything about this lamp here? Oh, the lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. The last time I saw it, it was definitely on. And it was definitely right here. Oh, fucking Byakuya didn't murder Cheerio. That's right, Byakuya was using an extension cord. No fucking way, bro. No, he didn't. No way. But there's no extension cord here now. Wonder if... Library desk lamp has been added to the truth bullet section of handbook. Oh... Time for investigation? Or trial?
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Uh-oh.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial.
Oh, man. I don't think I had an idea last case of who did it. But now I think either Byakuya or Toko.
You remember where to meet, right?
I don't know. Someone ping Discord. Tell them we're about to do the trial.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Someone ping Discord for me, please. All right, let's get it.
See you soon.
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. Red doors right through here. I don't think I can go back and look for anything else. I think it's time. I don't think I have enough clues. All right. So, is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind, or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding, I'm kidding. How could I forget the little nut job? He's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. One moment, please. And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. Oh my god. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe he would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're terrible. Phew. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Shall we get going? Time to find out who killed Chirio. Chirio Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and so meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here.
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? I don't know why the killer did what they did, but sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro? You ready? We doing this?
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performs such heinous acts on a weaker individual.
Shall we go?
How very
Miss
sad.
Fujisaki, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. No 3D women, only 2D. Toko, how you doing? That's so hot. There's something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. I gave you plenty to work with. Now show us how far your logic can take you. I guess that wasn't much help at this one at all. Y'all fucked up. Whoever did it fucked up because I know how to do the mini games now. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
True.
Yes. He gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. Oh shit. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however. It continued to descend without hesitation, until finally, it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. You haven't even done them all yet. Aw, damn. Good, good. You're rip-roaring to go. I gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay, then let's get this show on the road.
chills,
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. Alright, everybody. Let me get a hee-ho in the chat. Let me get some emotes in chat. Let's get lit. It's time. Clash trial number 2, baby. We about to get lit. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly clash trial. Save the game? Yes, please. Save the fucking game. Check your skills, too. You're right. Melodious voice. I don't think I have no skills, to be honest. Algorithm. Increase the speed of memorizing a statement. Effective during the non-stop debate. Get that. I only got 2 skills. Alright, let's go. Trial number 2. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
First, we have to make it clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Oh. Oopsies. My bad.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Oh,
Interesting.
I see.
That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Poor Chihiro.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Interesting.
Huh?
That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
I forgot you can slow it down.
Chihiro.
I just wasted 2 minutes. Bro, how'd I miss that shit?
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yay! That's so creepy!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Oh.
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, that fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Cheerio? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Fuck no. No, please tell me. For this debate, lines of white noise will disappear or will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the X button. Oh my god. Ha! I'm so tired. The X button to attach the silencer, which you can shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when you have your silencer on. Oh, but if your action difficulty is gentle, okay. Alright. Okay, I don't understand, but whatever, we'll be okay. Make your argument.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm short. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's
There's just no proof for it.
No, he's wrong.
You're wrong.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail.
No way. No way Byakuya
According
did this
to the
shit.
file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Boob lust. Imagine getting into an argument with someone and they just keep yelling, "No, that's wrong."
No.
That would be crazy.
It's actually bloodlust.
Boob lust. Bloodlust.
More important
Can we make-
is the other.
Can we make that a command?
And it's something that has never been made
Boob
public.
lust.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know, how the victim was
I
positioned.
got it! Apparently,
Boob lust.
in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way.
Hina got boob lust. Oh my
Other
god.
than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
I got boob lust too.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
True.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It does seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I can just about see it. Genocide Jack is Toko, but isn't Toko. What does it mean? Boob lust. Hangman's Gambit. Which? It split. Schiza. Schizo.
Now I understand.
Schizo.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is
Perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Boob lust. The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality, it has to do with her behavior. Her behavior
I
changed.
got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
I'm fine, I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny.
I
that's
remember.
For sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of genocide?
I'm not
Jack?
convinced. I'm not convinced it's Toko. I won't let Genocide Jack have control. You think she'd a Hulk? I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
Right. I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
Oh?
She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Yeah. He trusted him. He gave him the coochie and told him all that. And he went and snitched.
This is all a lie.
That's fucked up.
Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Damn.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first.
Wow.
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
He said no trauma dumping? Byakuya, mean as fuck. What's up, Fantasies? How are you doing? He a meanie? Ha, boy, shut up. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Wow.
That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it, but
your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
It wasn't Toko.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second... Oh.
Hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see? What the heck?
What the fuck is going on?
Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
Zora the Jet theme song playing. Yes, sir.
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack!
Wow.
Let's go with Genocide Jill!
Ultimate murderous fiend. Genocide Jill. Oh, she wanna be Moon Knight.
What the fuck is this?
Keep them emotes in chat. Get lit in chat. Put them emotes. Let's go.
Toko, what happened to you?
Don't you sound like a certain Persona character you bust down? No, she don't. But who?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook
Keep them emotes going. Get lit. DA's voice actress? Oh.
So intense.
Like they say, sound and murderous mind, sound and murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you
The
know.
tongue.
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
What?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder
So
someone
it's
in
not
such
her.
a bizarre
Is it
fashion.
Byakuya?
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said. I need to get more details about all of this. Oh, fuck. Make your argument.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong, motherfucker.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Oh.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using Ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
There's one difference between the murders.
I got it!
Victim's fatal injury.
For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
Damn.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini,
Chef Boyardee is now canon in Danganronpa. Chef Boyardee murders Monokuma.
then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference is related to how she was suspended. How the body was posed, what she used to suspend her. Right, because she didn't use rope on the thing. She had like the extension cord.
They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Oh, the sharps was used to, the scissors was used to hang them. Damn.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangements. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Cheerio didn't fit it. I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed Cheerio. Because Cheerio was a girl.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Yeah, they're all men.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
You got a point.
Too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive,
What's up, Bio Alpha? How you doing? I should really play this. This is amazing. This shit is so lit.
Why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
He's spitting.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
That's true.
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class, envy of the entire world scissors!
Doing all right. I hope you and everyone else in chat are doing great. Damn, man. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Hey, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Oh.
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
She's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of fuck
Go
with her.
ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you! Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
It's too bad she's a musty girl. But hey, it's actually better for me. I like a musty.
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal, and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Select someone? Byakuya? Oh! In a way. That's it? It's Byakuya?
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Bro, not Mr.
Then I
Togami.
must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
In the locker room. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Byakuya is Josh.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Yes, tell me. Truth flashback. Oh! So Snake, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you, the tier 1. Thank you. I appreciate you. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the triangle button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. Memorized phrase can only be shot at Only shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from the truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times you want. I don't understand this shit. What is it talking about? You don't have to answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets. It might be wise to memorize a different weak spot. Use that to make your case. When's the best time to do flashback? And bro, and the bits. Oh my god, you didn't have to. I appreciate you. Thank you. Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? Alright, peace. Gotta sleep. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thank you. In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well, then, good luck and have some fun. Basically, you steal someone else's statement. More bits. Oh my god, more bits. Thank you. Have a nice night, man. You can steal someone else's statement. Okay. Really came in, subscribed, and gave me 500 bits. Wow. Well then, good luck and have fun. So we steal someone else's statement. Okay. Can we press triangle? Bits, bits, more bits.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird.
Basically, instead of firing your own evidence, hold on to the statement someone else has to use it as a bullet. Oh.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
I hate him.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Oh my god. Hearing Byakuya's comment about Cheerio being a girl, I realized there's some clear contradiction there. I didn't make the contradiction clear.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker
I don't understand.
room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird...
Oh, I'm shooting the wrong one. Okay.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So...
What do I do? What do I fucking press? Oh, you can speed up the debate. I didn't know that. It's raining mad hard outside. Holy fuck. Steal one statement get rid of that statement. Okay.
Of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker.
There was no time. What's so strange? Wish you'd taken me with you. So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird.
Once you got it, you can shoot it like a normal bullet. So then you press triangle, right? You press triangle to shoot it, right? Because when I press triangle, it steals it, so I'm confused.
But he was acting with.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out, that's a natural reaction.
I don't think this is right. I don't get it. I don't understand what I'm doing. You don't always need to steal a statement. Well, I have the Monokuma file, right?
For any guy, the victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of
Steal it when it makes sense.
course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions.
What's so strange? You wish you'd taken me with you. So.
I don't understand. I don't get it. Make his contradiction clear. You're just looking for a contradiction.
You said Byakuya
Just shoot the other statement.
was acting kind of weird, but he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check, that's unnatural.
The victim was Chihiro. So of course,
I shot it. It didn't do anything. It just, like, it does that take away thing. I don't get it. What am I supposed to press? You sucked it. Don't hold it. Oh, just press it.
Of course, I would suggest
Oh,
there was no time. What's so
maybe that's
strange?
why.
Wish you'd taken me with you.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, you said Byakuya, he was acting.
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural. The victim.
That's fine.
I refuse to give up yet.
Oh, probably because I was holding it down. Okay.
So, you said Byakuya, he was acting.
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural.
the victim
Grab the first statement with triangle and shoot it at the second one. Thank you.
Was cheap. So of course I would. There was no time. What's so strange?
You wish you'd taken me with you. So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural.
The victim was Chihiro. So of course I
Oh
would
my
suggest we
God.
check-
There was no time. What's so strange?
You wish you'd taken me with you.
Bro, I hate this game. These minigames ass.
So, you said Byakuya, but he was acting.
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural. The victim
was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Shoot!
It's the last one, right?
So, you said Byakuya, he was acting.
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural. The victim. What? So of course I would. There was no time. What's so strange?
You wish you'd taken me with you.
You didn't have this statement? Oh. That's why. Oh. Oh, I gotta steal it. Okay, okay, okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting.
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural. The
Victim was Chihiro.
Alright.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, I see. I don't understand that shit. That shit wasn't explained
I'll
well
tell you
enough
what's
to me.
so strange about that, because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with
What's
him.
the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The difference between this case and the other Genocide Jack murders, evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? I know what it is. It's the rope shit, obviously. Desk lamp.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors.
Oops.
Shoot!
That wasn't that.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No, that's wrong.
I never seen that shit in my life. It can't be Byakuya. Why?
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this. I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned, as if he's not even involved. Wait, not even
What's
involved?
wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Sure. Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait. What was that just now? Something's not right. Byakuya's remarks just now. Something in there that concerns me. Byakuya, you constructed this scene because you knew the real Genocide Jack was here, right? That's right. So? But what if Genocide Jack wasn't here? Did you ever consider that? I was extremely confident in my assertion. And I was equally confident that in showing you the real file, or in showing you the file, the real Genocide Jack would be exposed. So all that was a part of the plan. I thought maybe there was a hole there somewhere. Oh, fuck me. Scene of the crime? Yeah, okay.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere
Yeah,
else.
because they switched
then
the
carried
mats
there
in the
later,
poster.
along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been so confident up to now, maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
I got proof, motherfucker. Yeah, I got evidence. I got evidence. I got fucking evidence, bitch.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's
Damn,
kind
that
of
thunder
strange?
is loud as fuck. Y'all probably didn't hear it because noise cancellation, but damn, that was loud as a bitch.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
Big boobed supermodel.
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet, but I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
Hmm.
But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible.
Like, we've figured this all out already, but I don't have any clue on who the killer could be.
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Could Chirio really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Broken ebook, 2 locker room posters. Okay.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
It was broken.
No, it's wrong. No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Still don't have a clue who the fuck did
If
it.
it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Cheerio was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya was the one who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second.
Oh shit. Kyoko about to say some crazy shit.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
Everyone spam them emotes in chat. Let's get it.
What? What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Class trial recess.
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was...
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it
Be
again?
sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
Okay, you fucking weirdo.
No way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief pair. Everyone pray. Whew. Man, this is rough. Sakura then began to examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this?
What the fuck happened?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Don't she look like Goku a little bit? Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chirio's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
What the fuck, boy? Okay. What? Excuse me? What the fuck?
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Ben, it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
That was her secret. That she... Wow.
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
Wow.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
What happened in the boys' locker room? A boy killed her.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back
Oh
to
my
the trial.
fucking god, boy. Zora, why do you have me playing this fucking game? What the fuck?
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume
Oh
the
my
class
god.
trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
I think Cheerio was actually a guy. Thought had never even crossed my
And
mind.
because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
And that's why he didn't want to work out with the girls.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting.
What the
This has
fuck?
become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like genocide.
I think
Jack
Byakuya took him to the girls
But
thing. girls' locker room.
I think he might not actually be the killer.
But I think
after
someone
all.
else killed him. Killed her.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I
You're
see
giving
it.
him too much credit.
And
You didn't know
Byakuya,
about that.
when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Oh my
I
god.
find it very hard to believe.
White people.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't
Somebody
think
who
I
could
can
have
say
worked
for
out
sure
with
without talking about it a little more.
You're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Hero, is it you?
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, who's the real killer? Who murdered Chirio? There's one thing we can be sure about the killer. Killer is a guy. The killer's a guy. It happened in the boys' locker room, and then they got moved into the girls' locker room. Since the crime scene was in the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have to use their own. In other words, it would have had to have been a guy. But that's still not enough. I need to find more clues. Okay.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer. And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah! No! Not game over!
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, look, nobody can.
I'm sure if someone saw the
Perhaps someone saw the victim. Yeah.
It's over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer! And only the...
No, what's wrong? I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
Celeste has a good design.
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry, but why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much, enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Oh, what a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
Who the fuck did it?
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences.
I'm so sad.
We just take the time to talk it out.
I'm so fucking sad, bro.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Does Cheerios track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow it's really hard to believe.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! We picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Because exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
Yep. Kyoko.
First of all, wait, he was on his way, so next week, why did he choose?
What do you mean?
I got it!
It matched the one.
So, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Fuck.
Shoot!
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
So next we have, why did he choose this?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit. It matched the one the culprit.
So, what you're saying is the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
First of all, when he was on his way, so next week, why did he choose?
What do you mean? I got it! It matched the one.
So, what you're saying, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My
Fuck.
tracksuit is black.
Keep fuck me, son of a bitch. Okay.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was.
He was on his way, so next week, why did he choose?
What do you mean? I got it! It matched the one.
So, what you're saying, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Damn it.
Shoot! First of all, when he was on his way, so next week, why did he choose?
What do you mean? I got it! It matched the one.
So, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
What the fuck? It's not this one?
Shoot!
It's the next statement, I think.
First of all, we know where he was on his way, so next week,
Wrong
why
bullet?
did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Shoot!
God damn. Try it again. I know I'm right. I know I'm so close. Because that statement he's saying, I don't know which one it is. I'm so close, and I don't know. Ugh.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
He was on his way, so next week, why did he choose?
What do you mean? I got it! It matched the one.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit?
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
I knew it was that statement, but I just didn't. I kept taking too
Hold on
long.
a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
What did you just say, motherfucker? It was Mondo? What?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago,
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into the duffel bag. And then I assumed he headed off to exercise.
she never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
Oh.
What are you? You just... Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
Oh, fuck.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Oh, fuck.
Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's
Mondo?
tracksuit was?
Really?
Because I just...
Why?
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility! about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
He had it in the bag. Yep, in a duffel bag. He's trying to hide it.
and when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I
Oh,
had my
fuck.
suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him. The way he's acting.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently.
He called Cheerio bro. Or dude. He called him a dude or some shit like that.
You only call guys dude.
Yeah.
For girls, it's chick.
Chick. Yeah. Oh my god.
And after he
I didn't
was
notice
killed,
that.
You happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we
Mondo
didn't.
knew he was the dude.
You notice such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
Why?
I
Why?
didn't kill anyone. You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth.
You son of a
What
bitch.
gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi.
Oh,
weren't
Hifumi
you
found
telling me you
evidence.
found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
You found it on the ground, right? It must belong to Cheerio.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall for all your confidence. That is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did they get broken? Hitting its weak point?
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip. But I never told anyone
What's
what
the
the
weak
weak
point?
actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
Oh.
Flippin' knew it!
That fucking hand shit is so funny. Look at that hand.
You knew it? Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh?
Oh.
It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was... Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the
I
sauna
remember that.
not too long ago. Remember?
Been in a sauna before.
And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
Taka, the #1 Mondo meat rider.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. What song is this?
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Oops.
Shoot!
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Fuck.
Shoot!
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
I don't know the answer.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Shoot!
Let's test. Test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Got it.
Yo, what's wrong?
Let's fucking go.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's
True.
kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Let's go. Does this look right? Does this look right? Does this look right to everybody?
Here's exactly what happened. First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. The killer is you! First, let's take a look. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
What the fuck? You gotta be shitting me. That looked right to me.
I refuse to give up yet.
I thought that shit was right. All right.
killer is you! First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into it. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
What the fuck? What the hell is it? I don't know. I really don't fucking know. What is it? Someone tell me. Someone tell me if I turn this fucking game off. What do you need? This one. Something everyone has that you need to get into the locker room. It's not the one with the card. It's not this one. Want a hint? Just tell me. I don't know what it is. You know the answer. It's the card. It's not, but it's, I put this and it wasn't there. Oh boy, Soul with the raid. What's going on, bro? We getting crazy in here, bro. We getting crazy in here, man. How you doing? Another one with the handbook on it. There's another one with the handbook on it? I don't know. I don't fucking know, bro. It's not this one. I tried it already.
The killer is you! With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Oh, it was that one. Okay.
Simple, because she was really a he.
Yeah.
Which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
gotta be shitting me.
The killer is you!
Oh, the poster.
Here's exactly what happened. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
You made that shit way more difficult than it had to be.
So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime.
He mad weird.
He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
Oh shit. So with the sub, thank you, boy. I appreciate you. Thank you for the prime sub. Jojo.
Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
Mondo's so fucked up for this shit, bro.
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence? You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Evidence that Mondo is the killer, that already revealed itself earlier in the trial. All I have to do is check one item of his and everything will become clear. A new element has been added to the bullet time battles? Yeah, what the fuck? Fever time and nega time. What time? During a bullet time battle, if you press the R1 button, fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this time, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push if you want, destroy the opponent's verbal assault. Focus gauge runs out. Oh. God.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen.
Damn. That shit was hard. What the fuck?
I refuse to give up yet.
Lock on multiple statements pressing X before shooting them. By the way, triangle button. So just only press triangle after X?
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Press X a couple times before pressing triangle. Fuck, this shit is so dumb.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay. Alright, Alpha, take it easy. Okay. Press the R1 button, fever tongue will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. You press the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can press, okay, whatever you want. This only lasts until your focus gauge runs out. If you press triangle without shooting X or you shooting air. Oh! Of course, it wouldn't be fair only if you got time. Okay. What happens if I activate fever time while they activate their own fever time? Then what?
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Why was shooting Taka?
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook, in which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
Why? A B. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it, honestly. A B.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Damn. Guy from JoJo.
What?
Uh-oh. This time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chirio Fujisaki was Ando Wawada.
Unbelievable.
In case you were wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very closely to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would just kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence. So, allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
The story of the murder this time is a sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can press the circle button to fast forward the text. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chirio Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, take on his own fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself in that shell, the inferiority complex had taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. Oops. I'm weak.
Weak.
Once the killing game had begun, here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, the world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chirio's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chirio is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chirio couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack. The armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
Yet,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I'll tell everyone. Knowingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm gonna get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, the day he made the commitment to begin exercising, he was prepared to retain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask someone for help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help them from there. person he went to?
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yep, sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Cheerio probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Manda was the very symbol of a strong man that Cheerio had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will give me some courage. So he went to ask Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
Then that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep that promise he made to Cheerio. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Cheerio from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That would have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Cheerio.
But
How does moving the body keep his secret?
Because
Because if everyone knew he was been the killer in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So, he tried to protect Cheerio's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Cheerio, who he'd also killed? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed?
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone. It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, you obviously can. That's all there is to it. But while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Damn. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraffs across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother was Daria Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before everyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, #1 in the gang, and his #2, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy, but when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. This is why
I
gotta get stronger. Stronger for Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. During the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed onto the oncoming traffic. But suddenly, damn. Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Dai never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Because it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. Damn. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Kai is gonna lose to his kid brother, so he's got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became... He wanted to lead the team so bad. He was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I just...
Strong. Strong. And yet... As soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced that the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked so hard to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. And that's why I, Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with all kinds of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I'd never done anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to say or think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Cheerio asked me to start working out with him. Right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Because, I mean, you kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words are like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I've been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. We can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? I was jealous. I was jealous of Cheerio's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I never had. So I was jealous of him. That jealousy broke me.
What?
You making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I feel like I can hear something starting to creak. Something inside of my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I just supposed to sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why do you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. I'm strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch!
And stronger than Daya. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey. I killed him.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him. You see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free from his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I sure don't. You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead. Say that again, I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say. But unfortunately, I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching. I forgot all about the punishment, bro. I was so caught up in what the fuck was happening, bro. I forgot motherfuckers get punished. Punishing.
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
That's what I promised you, right? The blacking that disrupts the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Fernando Owada, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said wait.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Oh my god. No has been found guilty for the punishment. Alright, guys. Time. Wow. Gauge of death. He turned him into butter, bro. Laugh at death, and your soul will forever be at peace. It can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But of course he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game? Byakuya.
What is this?
You're completely insane. You know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response. Except
However,
that I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was so calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library, as usual.
Honestly.
But you ignored the nighttime rule too. Never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I stumbled to return to my room. This is when I decided to return to my room when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside the court. I mean, you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well...
You're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. Thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene? But damn, man. If we hadn't figured out who really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth right before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya looked at me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone who never did, I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Since I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I have to watch out for. What?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving
Hey.
on. There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
You
like to perform these elaborate executions each time, right? My question is why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating. I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
Damn.
What do you mean? Mean?
What the heck?
Mean. Good grief. I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm gonna stand alone as the victor. Then everything will be revealed to me. The noble son of the noble family. Surely you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship. That's enough. Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm gonna find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, which victory is foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up!
Ooh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. For temper, sounds like someone needs a nap. This shit's so fucking fire! Wow. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chirio and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask
As
you.
long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean. Huh?
Ooh, my, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Damn. Chapter 2. Life. A boy's life of despair. The end. Surviving students. 10 students left. To be continued. Crazy diamond present. Mondo's coat. Move a kind. Okay, my friends of the Ultima Extreme. 10 left. Oh boy. I'm gonna end it here. We finished up case 2, chapter 2. Oh man. I appreciate everyone for hanging out tonight. It's fucking crazy. This game is crazy as a bitch. I don't know, man. This shit is crazy. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'll save, yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow. What are we playing tomorrow? Persona 4. So I'll see you guys when I see you.